Get out. Kim! Oh my god. What is this nonsense? Okay. As long as it's ever taken me to get out of there.
Has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Fine. I fully had like a bowl of delicious pasta and had like yogurt with cut up strawberries after for my dinner, and my stomach just had the audacity to growl as if I'm hungry. What? Like, that's rude. Okay, time to make my trek through this world. Ugh, and I never get down those stairs the first time. Ever. Motherfucker, go down the fucking stairs. Why is that so hard every time? I swear to God I do the same thing every time. I also... Oh, my level up is still here. Okay. I think I did this. Girlfriend. Yes. We're gonna do a little quick save so I don't have to go through all of that nonsense again. Okay. Now, what? Is in the fish slums? The fish slums? Oh my god, why am I earth-shatteringly hungry right now? What happened to the food that I gave my body? I wonder if this thing's opened up yet. No. I just want it to. I want to be able to explore everywhere, but everywhere's so closed. Because I'm so slow. Ugh, fine. No way, I can't. That's not an exit. Let me up the stairs, please. Okay. Okay, we are gonna pass some time.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not...
We can sit on benches after we solve the murder.
What?
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass.
I thought we needed to pass the time now. What does the task say? Pretending to be a police officer, you must meet her at the old fish market at 10 p.m. and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Walk past the fishing village? Until I see... Which one's the board? What's the boardwalk? I think it's absurd that I can't pass this. It's really upsetting.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy? So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also
What the
have
hell?
speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine. Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I've got everyone on my hook. Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
I'm pausing because you're texting me.
What? This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
So what do you want then?
His tone is aggressive. You're getting on. The alcohol boiling his blood causes the agitation.
In the civilized world, it's a custom.
I didn't expect that. I don't know what to do to pass the time. Can we swing? Doesn't look like it. I didn't know I could just cut through all this. Oh my god, I've been wasting so much time.
There's nothing else to do with the traps at this.
Right. Just gonna do a quick Google to make sure I know where I need to meet the pigs, so I don't waste this opportunity. What the fuck? I would love to not have to do all this nonsense. I'm trying to log into Reddit because apparently that's the only place the internet has answers. That's so frustrating. And then get a loading screen when the time is crossed past 10? Oh. What? This is crazy. Someone said you need to go inside a house and out again for the location to change time zone. When you let time pass, the location will not change time zone before you have changed location. An example would be that you read a book outside and the time reaches 2 a.m. The people will not go home until you've entered a building and gone outside again. With the quest you have, it's the same principle but the opposite. You will not be able to do the quest until you've changed location. What? That's wild. Okay, but where is it in the map? It's above the working payphone and to the right of the dead drunk guy, right? Oh, I wasn't going there. Ooh. Okay. Trying to see where she is, and I don't. Okay, I think I know where it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, what am I currently wearing? What does it offer me? Kingdom of Conscience. Pain threshold. Volition. Taking back the streets. Logic. Minus suggestion. Minus authority. Oh, dang. Nausea-inducing hell glasses. That's so funny. Oh, I think I wanna. Oh, look. Look at me. Oh my god, I'm styling and profiling. If I change these shoes, that would be good. But I feel like I need armor. Right? I do really like the way they did like the armor build stuff in this. Like I think it's very clever how they make you use it. Ooh. I will, thank you. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dance.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
Oh shit.
Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Kim is so kind. Like, he is so unreasonably patient with this absolute mess of a man. I wonder if I should tell her. If I could tell her, tell her
Our tenant
everything I
pleased me.
see.
I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Huh? I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise. Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one. I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force if it's pointed to the right direction.
Fair enough, lady. My god. Passing time in this game is so hard. I've done so many things. So this is the boardwalk, I think. This is where I found the dead guy. Pretty sure. Yeah.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled...
Why can't I just talk to Kim and pass the time? You know? What? Oh. Did he mean on the other side?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military, a service depot of some sort. The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Interfacing. I have no skills for this. I just want to go explore everywhere. Ooh. This is so cool. Oh. Who knew long grass would be my enemy in a game? And has always been my friend. Alright. So, do these things not pass time when I've read them already?
The edges of the pages are worn and small. You open the book to a random page. Man
Oh no,
from
it does pass time,
Heimdall,
so cool.
wielding, his arms whirling like windmills, are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Man, you flip to the copyright page. This book was written in Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Heimdall tribe. From the village of Heimdall, man from Heimdall rides on a gilded griffin, his golden mane billowing in the breeze. Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back. He is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself? The steel muscles of man from Heimdall gleam in the humid jungle air. Yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands he calls home. A passage reads, the man from Heimdall looks up, his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his homeland. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress. Son of Heimdall will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Heimdall, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife. Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound.
I love
then
that someone
says,
had to write this.
I have grand plans for you, man from Heimdall. She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. First, you shall please me. Then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of the man from Heimdall. Yet inside, there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct. In the final pages, man from Heimdall mounts Gallavarin, his mighty griffin, and turns his gaze to the horizon. Queen Lydiana is dead, but an army of cannibals is storming the gates, and still there's no word of trusty Tyribald. To find out what happens next, you'll have to pick up Man from Heimdall and the Three-Eyed Skull, available in fine bookstores everywhere. The jacket copy proclaims,
That's
Man
ridiculous.
from
It only
Heimdall
gave me like an
returns
hour.
in his most exciting adventure. He is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors.
Alright. I'm gonna go pick up some more freaking books, I guess. 'Cause I have no other way to pass the time. I'd love to know what romantic options you chose with the nice lady. I feel like I missed my opportunity. Are you kidding me? Why was that ridiculous?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the
Oh, crime! You're a police officer, apparently.
Why can't I buy it?
shelves full of biographies of famous people who have
A true cultural touchstone.
The display rack is brimming with worn rows and rows of Hyundalamen. Blur your vision. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of man from Hyundal novel.
Oh, blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic what does it matter? They're all the same. However, if you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal.
I think I've read, that's the one I have read. That's a shame. I would have loved to have like kept going and found out what the writers continued with. That was a silly route. Okay. And now we read.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow.
No, what if I'm too stupid?
Of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something here. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that?
No.
Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. That's the spirit. Here we go. Dolores Day. Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She
This is funny.
codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons.
Wow.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot.
Oh,
and when
lovely.
you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts.
Wow.
You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one. A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth,
Oh.
the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz.
By the way, my
Stick to
vagina
the
has been
quiz.
twitching like all evening.
Yes,
Don't know what
the
that's
quiz
about.
is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day. Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence.
Whoa. That's cool.
Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a
Whoa.
Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn of the century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again? Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence? Dolores. Incorrect. Vespa Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vespa and Messina. Care to try again? Incorrect again. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the Innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind, she is not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again? Please, relax. Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation.
Whoa.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocent? Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false. Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Elena Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind. Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful, and more beautiful, and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get a D. Not particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade. Not that anyone really expected better. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
What's going on with you? Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers. Browsing through the book again, you still have trouble understanding the torrent of information. It only seems to add to the confused jumble of facts inside your brain. You can do it. It'll be worth it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. It seems rather unfair to try again after you already know the answers, but sure, if this makes you feel better, here we go again. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Dolores Day. Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo
Does that give me the
nationalist.
right answer?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he. As the first innocence, he did. Question 2. Who was the Dolores? Incorrect again. While she originated many modern, even though the words most associated with her rule are, please, relax. Incorrect again. Why? Even though the, please,
I just want to get more.
relax. Correct. Named
I want to figure out this Dolores Day stuff.
He codified hereditary rule, but Franco Negro attempted. Question 3. Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false. Incorrect. Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmaran mountain range and the Pacific Mare Interregnum. Care to try again? Incorrect. Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest, instead of the despotic Ereno Pasternak. Would you try again? No. Stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true. Correct. The most famous and final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most incorrect. While Franco Negro built concrete churches and cathedrals, and while many people, especially the Mess, consider him a father figure, due to his militarism and nationalism, João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego argues differently. Another choice, perhaps? Incorrect. He was a violent bastard, out to torture, maim, and kill whoever stood in his way. He was also a false innocence, disqualifying him from being the greatest and most important and most precious to humankind. Would you like to try again? Correct. The Mesk might see everything from inter-Isol and more beautiful, and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test again. The results and your subsequent grade, a D, not particularly remarkable. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit. The lieutenant is tapping his foot, but you can't tell if it's a habitual tic or impatience. How is it possible that you're messing this up? Are you doing it on purpose? Browsing through the book again, you can do it. It'll be worth it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. It seems rather unfair to try again after you already know the answer. Dolores
Okay, I really thought they were gonna give me
Correct. As the first question two.
different
Dolores.
options.
Incorrect again. Even though the... Please, relax. Correct. Franco Nick. Question. Okay. It wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false. Correct. The most famous and important of these. Final stretch. You've correct. Everything from and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test again. An A. All correct. Impressive. Oddly so. You really navigated some treacherous waters here. Well done. But endless tries aren't really fair, don't you think?
That was cool. That was so clever. Maybe I'll go to the stained glass window. Is it in the church? Or around it? Oh. The hell? Whoa? Why am I getting more of items I already own? Weird. Hmm. I wonder if this...
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Visual calculus and encyclopedia. Oh, shoot. I think I have more points in visual calculus.
of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body. A jigsaw of broken shards falls to place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an old woman beneath the young one, and a text. A
Leitmotif.
below them both. Unknown. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Something life to death. Something death. The life is new.
And then along the left
Right?
side, Après le monde, la gré.
What is après?
Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
Le monde is the world. The new world. Gris, I can't think of. Oh, afterlife, death.
Death, life again. After the world, the pain.
After is what
After the
happened.
pain, the world again.
Pale. Gris. Okay.
This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We
That
already
is such a
suspected
beautiful
of
painting.
book-taking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing. Justice, union, prudence, and force. So do I.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Alright, now we're gonna put on encyclopedia clothes. This function is so cool. I don't know if there are things that like complement the visions, but that's worth a shot, right?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single. It's a mystery.
Damn it.
A mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning.
Whoa.
All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
Whoa, cool. It's only 8 o'clock. What the fuck? Okay, I gotta put all my other clothes back on. What classes do I have? Oh my god. I'm such a fool. I've literally never looked at the left-hand side of what it was telling me. It gave me. Oh my god, I'm so simple sometimes. Where is my armor? Oh, I'm still wearing it. Oh. I thought I changed shirts. That is so funny. Alright, and no fucking time was passed, even though that was super cool. Gonna put away this. Where is the stained glass window? That's what I wanted to find. That's what I... Or is that the stained glass? It wasn't a window, though. Was it? No, it was. Hmm. Okay. Just added a little spin. Let's go try that challenge with Sea Lang. I don't like when the vignette is like too big. That seems silly, but I really feel it. Oh no. Can't we just like sit down and eat dinner, you know? Can't we do that? The fuck? I love those little tidbits of observation. That's so cool.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, rhetoric. We're gonna put on our rhetoric clothes. Because what else are we gonna fucking do? I have a -1 rhetoric right now. Wait. Oh no, it's gone now. Okay. Let's see. What my current glasses do. Nope.
officer?
What does poor underprivileged grandma mean? Or is it he has a poor? And, oh.
Start with a little
What?
compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Oh, okay. But
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
an investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking about here?
Oh my god, wait, am I just trying to get money off of him? What? Oh no. Let's see.
Officer, do I look like a drug lord? I don't have that kind of money. Be reasonable here.
I did not know this is what I was trying to convince him.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption. It's just like bus or seagull. The kid watching out of the window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
That's so funny. I did not know that's what I was trying to convince him of. Oh no. So that I'm gonna save in a minute. No time like the present. No, might as well save right after I've super disappointed him. And I still haven't passed any fucking time! Can we sit together? No, no.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the...
We can sit.
You can revisit the bench.
Go away, Kim. I'm gonna pass some goddamn time. Well, I wonder if I can go back to that creepy room. I wanna try. Oops. We're gonna put on our visual calculus clothes. Cause you know what? This is what we've got the time for. I have a -1 to visual calculus right now. What? Why did it take away from visual calculus when I put on my shirt? I thought I had a... Oh, was I wearing a shirt that had visual calculus? Or is that what I needed? I don't remember. Oh, that was my visual calculus. Hmm. I think conceptualization is the thing that I need, though. Right.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Listen, I'm doing the best I can. What's the other thing I had? I do love the shivers. I suppose I could go back through there, but
The door has the royal lion.
Damn
Elon's
it.
kitten. The key stops midway in the lock. The lieutenant looks first at the door, then back at you.
boo. My god, it is still 8:08. This is absurd. I've passed so much time in real life. Also, I really feel like it's gonna be this janitor lady.
Give me a moment.
I remember being really attracted to this area. I thought it was so cool the way they did all the shivers storytelling.
Hello again, officers. Have you... Oh, not only have you found my address...
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Does anyone in a city like this?
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
Yes. I keep hoping the shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens. It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it? I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in John.
Her accent has changed 14 different
But in
times.
matinees, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacence. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red.
What is it with these skulls and cooperation? They have to be the nicest violent street gang in Rivershore West.
Wait, I wanted to do more.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine terror.
There'll never be skulls.
Aw, they all lead to the same thing.
But that fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
She throws you a
Have you noticed this place is the
Oh, that's
second?
so
What is it
clever.
with these skulls and cooperate?
It's clever and annoying in equal measure. Ooh. Oh, I just stole her money. Just a wee promenade. I wonder if I should go talk to Joyce. What? Gave me this door.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Oh, god damn.
Of course. Of course.
You don't have to tell her you met Everard right away. There's time. She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange.
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and...
Boats.
Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village. Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw. When I said be wacky, I didn't mean wildly, grossly irresponsible and damaging to the RCM.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Is there anything else?
That's so funny.
Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come. I
So I
fear I've
wonder
told
if
you
there's-
all I know. Is there anything else I can help you with? What we do?
She nods.
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Got some more time passed. Oh, I can open something. Ooh. What does it give me? Hi, Captain.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks a thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug written on the other side. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the waterline, the church looks around the large wooden building. You see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Can I buy another book?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous...
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps Browbridge.
I hate her voice
is a fun
so
game
much.
with economic competition, but can get quite intense after.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends?
Oh,
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
An endless variety of source books. Look, there's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium. There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know.
that's
you're
so
into those
funny because
types.
this is a D20 game.
Personally, I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Oh my god, amazing.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff.
Love
You
that.
can still buy
Can I make him play a board game with me? And also, can I just waste this money?
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
We will be playing that, me and Kim.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Indeed. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
She's such a good actress, and I hate her for it. What was the other thing I thought of doing when I was in there? Oh, I wanted to get clothes somewhere.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship. While the box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden What treasures wait? Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interaction. The plastic wrap rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance. There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Inside, welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a grime. The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples, and harvesting a strange magenta-leafed plant. The instructions are opaque at first, and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, you soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revshon. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points. There is no path to wealth and renown but through the suzerain. As one of the suzerain's trusted administrators, your very function is that's where the suzerain's vassals come in. The game features 4 vassal nations, each one home to an economically important resource. Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers. They may then rearrange their workers, fulfill contracts for coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Revshon. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginner. Remember, there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly. Boring, boring, boring. Terrorist ruler can commit some old-school atrocities. The actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now. You open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play. In addition to the worker and building tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources. From the Empire of Safre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara,
This is incredible.
Tokens. From the Semenine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supra Muindi and Saro Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaf.
Oh, those are nice.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
What? You're not going to offer to let me control them out?
That's so funny.
You hold the open game box before you. The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes go wide.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours. I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Well, oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, when I need to waste time tomorrow, I will convince him to play with me. I love that he's down for that. I was not expecting that at all.
Medicinal purposes of the Pale. The cover of flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the Pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book. You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pail, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies. What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. There are a number of Seer-like tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. First, you need to choose a base ingredient. Next, you need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? The ginger and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for the treatment of arthritis. It won't do anything for your hangover, though.
Ginger would help nausea.
Be that as it may,
And aloe vera is really hydrating.
to have such a thing for the trials you'll soon be facing. It's a shame you can't get your hands on these ingredients. Would you like to try
This is
again?
cool.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next,
Also good
you
for
need
nausea.
to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus. From the pearl, of course, or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur, where you would find one of those, though. The book does not say.
It's 10. Run! That was cool. Nope. I actually, like, my heart picked up whenever I saw that it was 10 and I could go do this task. Go, turn. Kim's like, I'll show you the way. I wonder if do I need to go inside and do a little reset?
It's getting late, and it's raining.
Damn it. Ooh. Oh, cute. Is that a shop? Hmm. Am I wearing everything that I need to be wearing? I don't know. We're just gonna go for it.
Put your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the
Show
megaphone.
me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your
Oh.
hands. Right now.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
Madame,
Please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect alert! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Blow her away, Lieutenant.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force.
Oh, shit.
Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key! It's the goddamn police, shitbag! Cut the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine? Or drugs? She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower-ranking police officer.
What? Sir?
Easy. Press her too hard and shit.
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood runs down her chin. She doesn't notice it.
Officer compromise! Unlawful impersonation!
Shit.
En route!
Okay. She's actually more agitated now.
Oh, fuck.
My bad.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
No. Oh, no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer! License and registration! License and registration!
Oh my gosh.
Sector! Azima!
She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
Oof. I guess we're just gonna try it.
She's frantic.
Oh, fuck.
confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights. Sure, you're you, but how do we end this? She's not just gonna let you leave.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
God, I almost blew her head off.
Oh, there's no bullets. That was the shot.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns have bullets.
Oh, fuck.
What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This...
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Oh, we need to figure out what to do with her now.
Whoa.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I feel like
She's in a
touching
street
her
bar.
is a real
I've
bad
seen it
idea.
before. God knows for how long. It could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness. Yeah, looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person
Oh,
inside
jeez.
doesn't even know you're there.
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
What? She's manic.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Oh.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Wow. Oof. Okay. That was cool. Oh, that's what I should have been wearing. Oops. For some reason, I just feel like I shouldn't be wearing this armor in front of them, but like... it's probably fine. I just hate my stupid pants. Whatever.
It's you again. What is it? What's that, copper?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family go wrong or something.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about...
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She had something of yours.
Whatever you do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
No? Well, whatever then.
No. They totally said what it was.
I don't remember.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with? Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you wanted to know? Walls? Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never came to visit.
The children kept her together.
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs, level weird. But whatever gets you through the day. Dunno. She lives by the water.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
Ooh.
No problem, old cop man. We take care.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on the streets.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck, let me state this very clearly, capo.
Everyone takes their time when they're speaking in this.
I'm Titus Hardy, and these are...
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
Right. I had to put on some rhetoric clothes and try that again. His animation is the longest thing in the entire world. Okay. Got a -1 on rhetoric right now. Bitch. I wonder if I should just generally make myself smarter on the intelligence thing there. Why not? Ouch. It looks so ridiculous. What are my glasses doing for me? What? Where the fuck is my rhetoric? That's what I came in here for. Wait, oh wait. This is so funny. What the fuck? Okay. I've upped my blue stuff. And I don't have a negative on rhetoric anymore. So we're gonna try it again. Now that I look appropriate, of course.
It's you again. What is it?
I quite like Titus, actually. Oh, godly.
I do not understand. They're just stupid, probably. Too stupid to understand the arguments. Maybe the lieutenant could do it for me.
Thanks for your time, Titus. Case closed. Huh? Really, we are ready to begin our report. I've already started, actually. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Yeah, let them know. We'll kill you dead.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
I do want to kind of make them mad.
Under the table are bald. You can tell from his neck and shoulder.
Yes, I understand, Alain. What's your name, right? Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We didn't hit him, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to... He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you
Angie,
died.
I love that.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everett.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Oh shit!
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in black. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines.
I read ahead.
Inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Class J came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know?
Gurning?
Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky.
Mm-hmm.
You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Mirth was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's my brother.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the Morlintern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up.
That's all he knows. That's all.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking...
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. But I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calmed down. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
In a manner of speaking. We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it.
Is it the dice
for
maker?
little reasons. It sent a good message.
Or is it Joyce?
Fella,
I bet it's the
you think
fucking
too
dice
much.
maker.
He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. Glad you understand that. You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who were in up here, this place would just be a couple of rooms and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Wow. Cam and I need to talk. car just like running? It seems so funny that I'm refusing to spend money and stay in that place, but here we are. I should have done karaoke. Boo. Nope, that's not my house. Wait, that is my house. Oh my god.
It's getting cold, this late in the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Okay, and he usually has cold dreams, so that's gonna be it for me for tonight. But that was really cool and very exciting. Okay, love you. Bye.